Buenos dias, Gunners Collective TV. Back at it, you already know. Like a motherfucking smack at it. Bye, bye. You know what? Let's get to it. Welcome back to Gunners Collective TV. Make sure that you hit that like and subscribe button. Put your notification bell on all so that way you're directing the direction of the dope content that the gun is kicking. I highly appreciate it, man. Thank you for all the support. I'm very humbled by it. So let's talk the Mushroom Head Gang. The leader, I represent the Mushroom Head Gang. Let's talk about D. Kane being released out of the county jail on bond, $800,000 bond, which means really $80,000 because you take 10%. You dot the I, you cross the T's, you add a zero over there, and only you come up with 80,000. Still a lot. Still a lot. 80,000. This motherfucker was getting that TikTok pants money for reals, right? I guess selling that shit to whiten your teeth works because he obviously had the bread, or someone had the bread to put it on his books to get him up out of there. But it took 2 whole months, 2 measly months. In the words of someone who's done a lot of time, shit, bro, that's too many, 2 months too many. So look at the eyebrows first. Look at the picture right here. Them eyebrows say it all. That Vato is diabolical in what he does. He is confused, right? And, D. Kane is a celebrity on TikTok. And, someone like him, there's a lot of people that don't like him. I don't care for him because of his interaction with minors over the, TikTok and the way he talks to them and the way he just gets all sparkly and weird with them and paints his fingernails with young ladies. And I just don't, I don't appreciate it. Just don't care for it. Right. But at the same time, there's a lot of people who call him King Edgar. He is King Mushroom. Okay. With hair that goes sideways and not forward. He's that, he's loved by a lot, hated by a lot, and respected by none. But I'll say this, as soon as he got released, man, he went crazy on TikTok. D. Kane is back. D. Kane is back. I was like, who gives a fuck? I didn't even know he was gone, to tell you the truth. But I guess he got out now. He's facing some serious charges. The charges just don't go away. He's still going to have court cases. He's still going to have to go in there and do some time. But obviously, a lot of people assumed, he was going to go in there and get boned or something. I don't know if that was the case, but for whatever reason, he survived 2 months in the county jail. Now, I don't know if it was in general population or in a PC capacity, but he got out and he looked fit as a fiddle. All 94 pounds of him. Okay, he had a big smile on his face and he was happy to walk. I mean, who wouldn't be? You know how it is, man. Getting out of the county, you got that bag, your little bit of paperwork, you're holding your belt and trying to hold your pants up like, fuck. Sit down right there on the steps, put your shoelaces in and get to pushing. This guy jumped in the car and was gone quick, right? Now, D. Kane is a very inspiring person to a lot of this younger generation now. And there's like a gap. Let me explain it to you. See, there's the generation that I'm from. Then there's another generation. I call it the 2000 generation. The Nelly, the long T-shirts with the patches under their eye. There's the 2000 version of an era where there was just some real gangster shit going on. And then you get the D. Kane era, which is like 2000, like the COVID generation, And these guys just started painting their fingernails, fucking poodleizing their hair, catapulting their hair, whatever they're doing. This guy used that and became the face of that. So there's a lot of happy, feminine-ass men that are like, wow, the homie's back, right? Like he's just survived an attack by a lion in the jungle. Like if this motherfucker just, like he was in the movie 300, this is Sparta, and he came out as Leonidas, right? Now he's none of that. What he is he's a young, impressionable person who, well, he's not even that young, right? He's in his 30s from what I hear, right? But someone who, one of those guys tatted from the neck up that is captivating. He's another one with, I don't even know if I could say charisma, but another one that we watch or people watch just to see what the fuck he's going to do next stupid, So this is what I'm hearing from a reliable source, right? And when I say reliable, he lies a lot, but he's able to do that. And sometimes I have to rewind the video when I watch it to see if he's lying-able. But this guy said that D. Kane probably got the most love and the most reception on any social media platform ever for anyone who's been locked up. And I tripped out because as much people as talk shit about him, as much people as that don't like him, you know, even his homeboys like Lalo Brazy and all these different guys, if you watch TikTok, if you're into that bullshit, right? And I be watching from time to time because that's how I get a lot of good video ideas or content for content purposes. You know, I tripped out. I seen it and I was like, this dude is getting a lot of love, man. But I also seen that a lot of these dudes play with him. They talk shit about him. When he was locked up, a lot of people are like, oh, fuck that dude, right? He's going to be one of those ones to be able to get back. You know, just like on 55th, huh? Crip Mac, D. Kane's going to come marching right in there like this.
I'm back. I'm Confuzzle. I'm Princess. I'm Sparkly.
And a whole bunch of motherfucking youngsters are going to gravitate towards him because he's King Edgar. You know, you have to understand, am I going to call him a punk or a poop butt? I'm going to call him a poop butt. I'm going to do that. You fuck that. I'm going to do it. I'm not going to call him a punk. He survived 2 months in jail, and there's a lot of people that didn't understand or thought that he wasn't going to be able to. Let me explain how that's easily done. You know, first of all, when you go to county jail, there are going to be people that will try to take advantage of you based upon their circumstances and your circumstances. You know, the way you look, the way you carry yourself, if you're down with the get down, that's all going to be easily, you know, watched. And if it can, and you got to understand, you're in a predator. When I say predator, I don't mean like weird shit, right? I mean, it's predator and prey in any jail setting, right? Meaning there's a pecking order there. There's the guys that are in and out of prison, in and out of county jail. They've done time. They know how to do time. They're ex-convicts. They're seasoned, educated, whatever words you want to put on it. These guys spot guys like D. Kane and other people that come in and automatically see him as a target for extortion, a target, you know, just to fuck with them, maybe touch their butt a little bit. Whatever it is that they want to do, they could choose to do at any point in time. But I've been in situations where I've seen guys come in, goofy looking dudes, coming in, scared, and turn into straight beasts and animals because they make a decision. See, every man must make their own decision. You know, hopefully you can get a homie that'll lace you up and help you to make that decision, right? And if you're righteous and you get a good righteous celly or a good homeboy, they'll be the good veterano, and they'll tell you exactly what time it is. They'll be like, hey, homie, you're going to have to go out there when Baltus try to come at you sideways. You got to get off. You got to lay a demo down. You got to let everyone know, like, hey, man, I might look this way, but I'm really not this way. And I'm trying really not to look this way, but this was a TikTok way, right? And so this guy, he easily could have went into the county jail, met up some good homies, and, you know, they backed his play, or they knew who he was, or he got down, you know, I don't know, or he checked in. No one knows. No one knows how he survived, but he survived it. You know, so for all the people that were cheering, oh, man, I hope this guy gets his whole cheek split. You know what I mean? The cheek splitter. I hope they, you know, don't wish bad upon people, man, because you're going to fuck around, find yourself with big bubble, right? And that ain't going to be cool. You know what I mean? You're going to be in a motherfucker, you fucked me, but not Kane. Well, it was easy. You know what I mean? It's called KY. That's why. Now, why Kane? We don't know what happened to D. Kane, but he was able to survive that. Now, I was skeptical. I was one of those guys with a little bit of skepticism when it came to D. Kane because I thought the 13 in the middle of his forehead would hinder his style. You know, I know that he claimed every time. Here's one thing I can say about D. Kane, though. I'm going to give him just this much props, right, on something. Every time people start mentioning about, hey, why do you got the 13 on your head? Why are you from this gang or that gang? A lot of the times he says, hey, I don't want to speak on that. Well, I'm not going to put that out there. Right now, if that's just his way to act tough and act cool because he's seen it on a movie before, so be it, right? Or is that maybe he's like, I just don't want to speak on that, you know? And that's a smart thing to do. That's an intelligent thing to do. Never let anyone know the inner workings of what's going on or what you're a part of, because at the end of the day, that can be utilized against you. Now, I was very skeptical because I know the 13 belongs to something greater than him. It's copyrighted already. You know, you can't walk around with 13s or 14s or 15s and expect to get a pass. You're going to be what they would call, you're going to have to handle your business, man. It's going to be impressed upon you. You know, you're going to be recommended to represent what you have on you. Now, I've seen guys going with certain tattoos on their face, tattoos on their body, and you're not supposed to have those, or you haven't earned those. And you either have to earn them now, you're going to pay for that, or you have to take that off you. So I've seen both things happen. With D. Kane, I was like, man, does this kid know what he has on him? You know, he looks young. Let's be real, it's the fucking eyebrows. Who has straight eyebrows, right? Just straight. Does he shave them that way? I don't know. But I automatically, and then what does he have right here on the other side? I see the cross. It's all fucked up. And then he has like a tree house. I don't know, with like a little flower growing out of it. And then he has like some peacock. I don't know, like a tree with some crows or something on his face. I don't know if this motherfucker thinks he's the crow or a hoe. It's hard to decide, right? But one thing I do know is that when I seen the 13, I was like, oh, wow, okay, he's one of them guys. Okay, let's see what he's all about, because that is a serious number to get on you. And I heard a lot of people say, oh, he ain't no gangster. He just got whatever. Or then I heard some people say, oh, he's from Mara or MS. And I'm like, whatever, man. Whatever. Isn't he from Texas? Right? I don't know if he's homegrown or whatever he's doing, he's doing. Okay? Whatever the case is, he went in there for 2 months in the county jail, and he had backup or something because he survived it. Now, he's getting out. And he's still looking at time. And it's a very serious case, right? So he will fuck around and do some time. Will he make it in prison? Who cares at this point? You know, no one ever cared if I made it in prison. See, it was always a situation where at the end of the day, you got to remember this. Even if you're part of a group, a gang, a gaggle, whatever, you're on your own. It's man time. You got to be a man. The decisions that you make, the situations you find yourself in, some can be avoidable, some can't. You know, if you want to have 13s on your face or 14s on your face or any of that stuff and run around with certain people, the expectation is going to be there. That was the word I was looking for earlier. The expectation. You're going to be expected to do shit, to participate. You know, who are we to say D. Kane doesn't have the balls to do that? I mean, I don't know. But who are we to say that he doesn't? One thing I do know is a lot of people have empowered this guy. They've made him powerful on TikTok. They were so excited. Who's that fat chick? Ash Trevino. I'm not trying to fucking talk shit because you're a little gorda, right? But at the same time, Thea, I seen that chick. Yeah, you fucking D. Kane's back. D. Kane, you want to bone him too? Tirada? You know, hey, here's the thing. It ain't that serious, man. This guy does have a big following. I call him the Mushroom Head Gang. Bunch of dudes with mushrooms. Hey, I used to trip out. I used to be on TikTok for a little while, right? I'd be on there late night. Like, let me see if I can fucking catch Big Boy slipping, doggy. You know what I mean? You're going to kick me off your fucking live stream again, doggy, right? So I'd be scrolling, and you see all kinds of crazy shit. Motherfuckers walking like this and shit, right? And you see that fucking, I don't know, there's like she's a little small chick from, I don't know where she's from, right? She looks indigenous to the motherfucker, but she be on that motherfucker like, hey. I'm like, oh, shit. So TikTok's addictive. It's a trip, right? That's why motherfuckers were fucking doing the fitter or combine. They were going through withdrawals when that shit was gone. Cali Muscle, you see when Cali Muscle got it? He was like, TikTok's back. I can feed my twins. He was all happy, right? But anyways, I'm going through it, and I swear, you know, you get into a zone. I don't know how you find yourself there, but there's like lives, a whole bunch of lives. There's a whole bunch of chichonas there, and just different people doing their thing. A whole bunch of gangs with big old whips, drawing and shit. Hey, what's up, bitchy? Right? They're fucking doing their thing. And you're looking at the artwork, they hold it up. It's like a Bart Simpson face with the eye all chueco. Like, there's a lot of shit going on in TikTok. It's a trip. But anyways, all of a sudden, a live would pop up. It'd be this Bob, so right here, D. Kane, and like 3 other fucking island boys. And I was like, what the fuck, right? These guys, they were holding serious conversations. No, my pink it's salmon. No, my pink is pinker than your pinky pink, right? And I was like, well, no, my asshole's pink. I was like, oh, that's just too much information, right? They were arguing over the color pink, literally. And they had 4,000 or 5,000 people in there cheering them on. And some of these dudes would pop in and out, and these vatos look like gothic Edgars. A mix between Marilyn Manson and what we see right there. Okay, it was just different. And I would trip out on it. It was captivating. Like, damn, this is who's running the world now, right? These are the guys that took over the Mushroom Head Gang. And literally, this was the new gang member. This is what I was seeing. So when I first came out on YouTube, seeing things like this, I was like, if this is what it is, bro, I'm going to run over all these dudes. Now, I didn't realize it was still motherfuckers doing it the way we did it, right? And I separate that from this. Not everybody is an Edgar, but I do see them a lot, you know. But when King Edgar got locked up, it kind of mellowed out. Well, that was about. Hey, they were like, oh, no more DK, no more TikTok. Take it off while he's gone. Bring it back when he comes back. Shit's not calming down, but I just didn't notice. I guess it became normalized. It became normal. As far as D. Kane goes, he's back though. He's released. And I've seen videos already. People are like, oh, he snitched. He added it. Listen, bro, he did his little 2 months in county till he got his money stacked up. Like, look, you can put a lot of jackets on a lot of people. Let's not put that. Is this guy a weirdo to some capacity? I've seen it with my own eyes. Yeah, he does some weird shit. Does he try to get your attention by the weird shit he says? He's got it. He's getting a video made, right? So he's a master manipulator and he knows exactly what he's doing. But is it that serious? Like, he's just going to be another motherfucking Mexicano or whatever, whatever he is, Guatemalan or El Salvadorian, lost in the system. It's unfortunate. But it's going to be of his demise is of his own doing. Isn't it always like that, though? We all fuck up. If you carry a strap, if you're out there slinging dope, if you're gang banging, ain't no one doing it to you. You're doing it to yourself. You're destructing your own path. Okay, but let me explain this though. This guy, I don't think he told. People are like, he told, man. No, he didn't, man. And I'm gonna give him this. He did exactly how it goes, man. If you ain't got the money right off the top, he went and he sat down in the county jail for a couple months. Got his little bread together, figured it out, right? Whoever he talked to whoever they talked to, and he was able to post bail, and now he's out. But that doesn't mean he's out forever. So for all you little fucking Edgars running around, Sparkly's back, Sparkly's back. No, Sparkly's going to jail soon for a minute, prison, right there with Lefty Gunplay. You know what I mean? They're going to be all fucking, all fucked up together. And then now the time will come. That's when people are going to see what this fucking dude's all about. County jail and prison are much different. Some county jail is more sickening than prison. You get a little bit more freedoms in prison. You get action at better foods, a better routine. You can start doing your time. County jail is just a whole bunch of sniveling motherfuckers running around, wanting to take fades, people going in and out. I mean, it's drama, especially if you're facing a long time. You don't want to. Hey, the worst thing you want is like a celly crying about, I got 5 days. Oh shit! Fuck, I got 5 decades coming, right? So that can make you kill them. And then next thing you know, you're doing, I don't know, they run it concurrent. So it doesn't matter at that point. But what I'm saying is, it's drama in the county jail. So he survived a bad place, but he's going to a worse place. He's going to a place now where there's going to be guys that their whole life, they have a lot of time to do it, is picking through the bullshit. They're going to be like, hey, is that motherfucker D. Kane right there? Oh, yeah, that sparkly motherfucker right there. How sparkly is he? Hey, Tinkerbell. Suave, Al. Come here, right? And next thing you know, his eyebrows and his eyelashes aren't going to be the only thing sparkly. They'll be like, hey, so what I need you to do right here is go to Canteen. And so they got these pads that they sell, right? Grab a few of them. You're going to need them, right? Them going to go on your knee bones. And then what you're going to do next is you're going to give me a couple soups. I prefer the chicken, right? And it's just going to be, he's going to be fucked up. I don't know who's going to be doing it to him. It's usually your own people doing it to you. I don't know exactly where this guy's going to get locked up. I'm just having fun with it. But D. Kane is out. He's released. Man, will he make it back into prison? He made it for 2 months in the county jail. He can't knock the hustle, right? He did that. So for everyone that's hating on him, I guess, man, you're just a certified hater, bro. I don't like the dude. I have fun with it. I would never want to see him, though, something bad happen to him. I mean, if he got confuzzled a little bit, that's on him. I mean, I think he might enjoy it. That's, that's my perspective on it. But I will say this, the reception and the reaction that he's getting on TikTok back, man, it's crazy. People are like, D. Kane's back. Who gives a fuck? He was never there. Look at him, bro. Full snatched his chain, snatched him up in the mall. He was like, I want my chain back. You can't get your asshole back. I'll say that. Anyways, with that being said, thumbs up or thumbs down. Heavy's going to be the head that wears the crown. I just do this for fun, man. This is just a funny thing. That dude D. Kane got released, man. People were like, hey, can you make a video on it? Did you see that? Yeah, I got you, bro. It's not going to be the video that you want it to be, but it's going to be something to put out there. So Heavy's going to be the head that wears this angel's crown. I'm going to continue to strive, struggle for what I truly believe in. That's the betterment of all people, man. I would say I wish this guy the best, but I don't. But I don't wish him bad either. I'm like somewhere in the middle, like that fucking big old gap in between his unibrow. You know what it is, man. This is the gun. I appreciate you. I got more content. This puto right here doesn't deserve the whole day. Bang, bang.